Part 3, so after Elon Musk would move to Canada, that is when his villain arc would truly begin. I'm going to pause us on moving forward with the Elon lore so that we can complete Elon Musk's parents' lore first. So after following her son and bringing her daughter along with her to Canada, May Musk began putting her dietitian degree to use that she had gained in South Africa, and she also began modeling and appearing in commercials and advertising as well in Canada and the United States. Starting in 2011, May Musk was appearing in ads for Target, for Revlon, for Elle Canada, Special K cereal, Time Magazine, CoverGirl, and she has also been the oldest woman to date to appear on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Not only that, May Musk has also appeared in a Beyonce music video. While May Musk was finding her success again in the modeling and advertising field, her sons, Elon and Kimball, were very much growing rapidly in the tech world, which has prompted May to write memoirs and books detailing what it was like to raise two of the greatest minds in tech in present day. I think as much as many people want to look at May Musk as this story of resilience and this mother who came out of a really terrible situation and raised these geniuses, it's really hard to actually accept that as reality when May Musk opens her mouth. Not only is she very pro-natalist like her son and her ex-husband, who believes that even if you cannot afford children, even if you don't really want children, you are morally obligated to have children. And if you run into financial difficulties, then you should just not go to the movies and not go out to dinner. As if the movies and dinner dates are what is putting Americans into poverty. Another example of May Musk being completely out of touch with reality. When May Musk received her United States citizenship, she registered as a Democrat. But after Democrats decided that, hey, Elon Musk kind of sucks, we don't really want him involved in politics, she got mad about it and publicly and happily switched sides of the aisle along with Elon Musk because of how mean Democrats were to her son. And May Musk switched sides so aggressively that just this past year, May Musk got up onto her son's social media app, X, and encouraged Republicans to commit voter fraud because Democrats were already doing that by allowing undocumented people to vote. Undocumented people being allowed to vote was obviously a major MAGA talking point this election, and like most MAGA talking points, are nothing more than bullshit. Oh, and of course, we cannot forget the time when May Musk was publicly and blatantly racist when a Vietnamese American journalist decided to write an honest but unflattering piece about Elon Musk. And before it was even released, May Musk tweeted out that unfortunately, the figure who was writing this piece about her son was Vietnamese. Instead of saying, unfortunately, a piece about my son is going to be coming out that doesn't paint him in the best light, she said, unfortunately, it was created by a Vietnamese journalist. People have also been very critical to May Musk's opinions of American politics when she has so many business dealings, specifically in China. Similarly to her son, similarly to the criticisms that Elon has received for his involvement in American politics, May Musk tries very hard to appear down to earth while also trying to appear as if she is God's gift to humanity, and it is less than harmonious. Okay, now we're gonna jump over to Errol Musk, and we are going to wrap up the parental lore of Elon Musk. Errol Musk was born in South Africa to a British mother named Cora Musk and a South African father named Walter Henry James Musk. Errol's father worked as a South African army sergeant, and during the Second World Conflict, Errol Musk's father worked as military intelligence inside of Egypt. There is a lot less information available to us about Errol's parents opposed to May's parents. I'm going to be jumping around here a little bit to kind of get us caught back up with our timeline. Like we talked about, Errol did find himself involved in politics where he did the little flip-floppy thing for a little while, but he primarily made most of his money through his engineering degree, through developing properties, primarily homes, retail stores, office spaces, properties in general across apartheid South Africa. Errol Musk being a property developer in apartheid South Africa is proof that Errol Musk financially benefited from legalized oppression of our brothers and sisters in South Africa. This guy created generational wealth through multiple means of exploitation and oppression. They're never going to admit that, though. Even though it's right there in front of you, they will never admit it because the Musks are cowards. They are cowards. Not only was Errol becoming one of the wealthiest men in South Africa through property development on stolen land, in the 80s, Errol Musk also acquired stake in a heavily armed, almost positively unethical emerald mine in Zambia. While there is very little verifiable information about Errol Musk's involvement in this illegal emerald mine, Elon Musk has recounted in past interviews that he recalls going to that emerald mine with his father as a teenager, and he remembers it being heavily armed. Despite Errol himself admitting that he did have stake in these mines, and Elon himself admitting that he remembers visiting them as a teenager, in present day, Elon Musk denies that his family ever made a penny off of said emerald mines. Probably because at that time in Zambia, there was a mining rush between the 1970s and the 1980s when it was discovered that Zambia was rich in emeralds, and massive illegal mining operations began to take place. Go to part 4.